Hi everyone, it's Dasher Dave here, and I'm back for the third and hopefully final part of making these crafty tags, although I will be moving on to something else for the Happy Mail before I can send it out. But I won't make it quite so detailed, and therefore it won't be such a long video. If indeed I do video it, I might keep it a secret though. So all these are, I'm just kind of giving them a bit of a shape and a flatten out, dry properly, and so we're going to finish these off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to systematically take one of these. I'm going to probably put Brian's here, so he's singing. He's just sung Systematic by, who was it? 5 Star.
Yeah.
Systematic. Yeah. Never can get it. I don't know the rest of the word, and I don't really know the tune, so I can't really sing it. So I'm just looking for a person, a people who need people to put on. I quite like her on there. Yep, I might have her on there. So let's have a look. Let's get some people out, because we need people who need people. Not the Christmas tree. I don't want them to be specifically Christmassy tags, so might have a fella. Should we have a fella? Which one looks better with a fella? Eyes. The eyes have it. Be a hoot if I put it on there. Oh, there's an owl. Sorry. Oh, I quite like him with the flowers. That one. I don't want to cover the owl, so I want to have a small person. One of the little people. I'll have a little person on there. Might not have her though. Oh, she looks miserable as sin. Oh, she's got a. I think she's like a. Let's use the term Bible basher. So they look like they're about to commit some evil thing, don't they? Oh, I like her on there. So we'll put her on there. And then we need some other ones for these. So I like him, but he's a bit small. I want something to fill this one a bit more. Falling down Christmas. Sorry, I'm singing now. Nothing to do with this at all. So, Christmas, won't you please come home? There's nowhere for him to sit, otherwise I'd sit him on there. Or maybe he could sit there. I quite like him on there. And then what I'm hoping is that people that receive these might either use these in their entirety in something that they do, or they might take the bits off and use the elements, so the elephants on them. I quite like him on there. And then we need something for that final one. Him? No, not him. Definitely not him. Just didn't look right. I need one of the bigger fellas on here. Him? No, not him. Him? There seem to be all men that I've got out this time. Let's get another woman out, otherwise I'll feel like I'm being biased here. So, about her. Maybe her. Who else do we have? The witch. I don't really want a witch. Not sure which. Ha ha ha. Glad you tuned in, aren't you now? So, oh dear. Stay in there. Stay. This giant child. Like giant child next to a woman. I could just like stand like that. Ha ha. No. Oh no, it's because I've just said I wanted a woman. I just put another fella, young man on there. Maybe her. I don't know what I'm going to give it to hold on to, or I could just cut her hand off, and you'd never know. Maybe her. I like her. She's like kind of lifted by that colourful background. Oh, she covers the bird up too much, though. That's her again. Evil child and dog. Quite like evil child and dog, to be fair. Oh, I mean, like, I don't know whether she's evil. She just looks a bit like menacing. Put your head back in there, otherwise you get chopped off. Yeah, because they're all couples. Yeah, we'll keep it as that. So let's just tie this back up again, otherwise all the people will fall out. Snow falling down, Christmas. Oh dear, there's absolutely nowhere to put that. On the floor. There we go. So I'm also going to put some words with this. So I will. Let's glue these people down first. Do you want to glue them down first? Yes, let's glue them down first. Do you want to glue them down first? Yes, I do want to glue them down. I'm not sure who I'm having the argument with now. So Brian's not involved in it. He's just not me. Sorry. Sorry, just spent the last 2.5 hours talking, so for other videos. Where is my Debra? Debra the Greek. Oh, move them out of the way. Where is me Debra?
You used it today?
I have. I've had it. Sorry, Brian's just asked me if I used it today, and I have. I've just had it on the last camera. So, the last video. No idea. I have no idea. Has it fallen on the floor? Well, if it has, it's lost forever. Yeah, it's one of those never to be seen again, like Brian's just said. If it's gone on the floor, it's there forevermore. Oh, it rhymes. I'll just have to use one of these then. Not one of these. Okay, I'll use this one that Brian's just handed me. Do you know when, like, you just know you've had it and, like... Yeah, exactly. It will turn up when you don't need it. That's the problem.
That's how it works.
Might have to have one of these while I'm... Can I eat one of these while I'm talking? I don't know. We'll soon find out, won't we? No, I can't. It's too big. It's too big in my mouth. I can't talk and eat. You shouldn't talk and eat though, so. No. That's mad. Oh my. Madness. Not the band. The problem with this is you can't get in all the little bits, so like you can with your Debra. Debra the Greek.
Oh, is it the wrong top? Oh, you're looking for
the round egg shape thing. I don't even know where my spare egg shaped ones are either, so. Oh, hang on, I can see a spare one over here. Might use that in a minute. There we go. I'd just like to give them a bit of an edge. Don't know whether I want to make her less bright. Like, just kind of yeah, that looks better for me. I just prefer the kind of more aged sort of look. Like her dress is more, well, it's more sepia, isn't it, rather than black and white. Then yeah, we like. I'm then just going to stick this on. So I would use art glitter glue, but like, one of my things I have to say about the art glitter glue is, if they know you need a metal tip for it, why hasn't it got a metal tip on it? That's what you don't buy a car and then say, well, the steering wheel is optional.
Cool.
So you'd expect hopefully you expect the steering wheel to be attached. So I just think, sorry, art glitter glue, whoever the company is that own it, but and I'm not being unduly unkind. I'm just saying my opinion is, if you need it, why isn't it attached? So
become difficult to get hold of.
Sorry?
Then they become difficult to get
What
hold of.
become difficult to get hold of?
Tips. I've been trying to get you one.
Oh right. Yeah, well, that's like Brian says, that you can't. They're really hard to get hold of, the tip, the metal tip. So, because they're a separate commodity. If they came with the glue, it'd be so much better. But they don't. So it's not. It's no use really, is it? So my art glitter glue, when I use it, the hole is too big and it all just kind of bloop out. So I've lost the other one now. Oh no, it's there. Thought I'd lost the Debra again. Well, she's got a little thing to punch out. Oh, there's another one that side as well. Poke that out. That's the thing, getting in there now. Oh well, I think I've done that. Okay, that's fine. Christmas. That same song, I was just stuck in my head.
Over and over and over and over.
Yeah, it's on repeat. It's like somebody's jukebox, a faulty jukebox. Definitely, my brain is definitely like a faulty jukebox. Well, of one of many things, it's like, all of which are faulty. I shall stick her there. I just didn't want to cover the owl, so put her there. And next, should we take the other girl, and just ink her up as well. I like to ink, just then it gets rid of that white edge, and it doesn't stand out quite so well. I want them to stand out, but not stand out as in everything else looks old. How come that's got a white edge? That kind of stand out, the wrong kind of standing out. Come on, don't do this to me. It's just not going to play, is it, today? They're just not playing. It's just not cricket.
Not cricket.
No, it's not. It's crafting. Oh,
Should have a cry cut.
oh, don't start with Brian's just said, sure it's not a cry cut. Oh, it frustrates me. It really frustrates me. That I'm sorry if I'm going to offend people here, but like, you know what my brain's like. I can't hold it in once it started to come out. It really annoys me when people call a cricket, as in the machine, the cutting out machine, they call them a cry cut, because the logo itself is a cricket. So why would it be called a cry cut? It's just a play on the word cricket. So so why would it be called a cry cut when the logo is a cricket? Just Don't know why I've just suddenly turned into a grizzly bear, but Well, not just suddenly, obviously.
So you've obviously
I've always been a grizzly bear. Not quite so grizzly,
no.
but I'm just going to put this. I think I'm going to put that on there so that he's got something to sit on. Because I don't like these when they're just kind of free floating. Yeah, that looks better with him on something. So I'll just ink this up just so it's a bit blends in a bit better. I'm going to stick that wherever his bottom is. Move his foot down onto the base of the thing. I'm going to put that there. So that's going to go there. Right, okay, I'm just going to take the lid off something that doesn't have a lid on. Come on. It's like waiting for Christmas. Christmas with the snow falling down. Sorry. It's back again. Just can't leave my brain. I think that's the last song that I listened to this morning before I got up. So it's still there. I'm going to have to play that after I've finished doing this video, I think. So Brian is going to be exposed to Christmas music. I'm feeling really Christmassy. I don't have my tree up yet. I've got to go and buy one. Yeah, I always have a real tree, so I haven't got that sorted yet. But I just feel really Christmassy, and the living room is starting to take shape. And I put the shade on my lamp now that I've finished it. I don't know whether Brian noticed. Did you notice? He didn't notice. Oh dear. So it's not a standout feature piece, obviously.
No, it's just I come here a lot, so it's just.
Yeah, Brian. Like Brian says, he comes here a lot. You stop noticing things, don't you? So, yeah.
The new copper little house next to you.
Oh yes, I bought a little copper house. It got some shortbread biscuits in it. And it was only a £5 from Marks and Spencer's, which is quite cheap for Marks and Spencer's. So I was like, I picked it up and I thought, oh, I wonder how much that'll be. Like 25 quid. I was expecting it was a £5. I was like, oh, buying it, because it was copper. I love copper coloured things, so I got very excited about that. So. Mine. There were some in other colours as well. I was kind of debating on whether one of them might become a present for somebody at Christmas. So, because they come in different colours, I just thought it might be nice. But it's got like a Christmas imagery to it, but it's all in the same coloured copper metal, so you can't really tell it's Christmassy. You could have it up all year round and nobody'd know. So, but it lights up with a little light underneath. So, so I just thought it was really nice. So that's basically my only Christmas thing. And I haven't bought any Christmas decorations this year. I usually buy at least one ornament a year, and I just have not seen anything I like. They're all a bit meh. You know, the samey. I like to buy a Christmas. I usually buy a glass Christmas bauble that is just a bit different. It kind of just stands out. So I like to have something. Let's just see if I can put. I just feel like his foot needs to be on something. Yeah, I'm going to have that like that. You know what? I'm not even going to ink it. I'm going to leave it just like that. So, yeah, I just feel a bit let down by the Christmas decorations. You know where I feel I need to go? I need to go to one of the posh. Oh yeah, I should go to John Lewis. John Lewis. I was going to say either go to a posh garden centre. But John Lewis, I bet they've got something. Always have something in John Lewis that I like. So maybe that's the thing to do. After payday, maybe me and Brian should go and have a mooch round Leeds or something. And go and have a look. because I haven't been to, you know what, I think that's half the problem. It's taken me ages it's taken me ages to feel like Christmassy, because it's just, we just don't go shopping very much anymore, do we? Like, it's like
We used to,
and I think society don't either. So, you know, you're kind of encouraged to shop online and stay at home and, you know, do all the right thing, etc. But
it's just fine, but it's just not quite the same.
yeah, it's not the same. You don't, and you're not exposed to the Christmassy ambience, that you were pre-pandemic. Hopefully, it will go back to that. You know, let's get rid of Omicron. Although it does sound like I'm now in some kind of sci-fi movie. So we've got an Omicron variant. So I don't know how it went from Delta variant to O for Omicron. I guess it's the Greek alphabet, so it's all Greek to me. So, these are they stuck down? Yeah, they're stuck down. So now I'm going to put some little things on. I like that on there, but I think that's a bit long. These are just the Tim Holtz chips, quote chips, but I personally think they're too chunky for everything. And also they're a bit long. You know, they're quite long for what's written on them. So you can just cut them down. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm cutting them down. I'm going to ink it as well, just to make it less bright. And I'm going to glue it on the back and stick it on. Yeah, so it's just sad, isn't it, that you don't... I don't know whether that's how other people feel. You know, when you used to go shopping and you used to be like, you know, crowds and bustling, and I know it was quite stressful at times, but it does make you feel Christmassy. But, you know, hopefully we'll go back to that. Hopefully society will be... Oh dear, Dave, don't pull it off. Stick it down. Sorry, just use something that isn't sticky. Like my hands are so sticky. There we go. Adventure awaits. One done. The only thing I'm not happy about. Let's see if I can peel it off before it sticks completely. Yeah, it wasn't happy. It wasn't standing out for me. Maybe it needs a little bit of a... Needs a bit of a ribbon, or Adventure awaits. Quite like that. Shame it's not in the similar colours. We got any colours? We've got purple in there. We've got purple in there. No. Oh yeah, no. It's not got those colours in though. I do have some of my own washi tape somewhere. Oh, Brian is going to follow me. Thank you. So this is some of my own washi tape that I made. And there might be something in here. Oh, maybe some of this. Let's put this in. Quite like that. No, that's too red. That's folded over on itself. So the washi tape, if I remember, I'll link it in the description. But you know, you're on your own if you like. Think I'm gonna put it in the description because it might not happen. No, I will try and remember. Sorry, that's got stuff. And Brian will try and remind me, but we're both not very good at remembering to do any of those things. So.
What did you say?
Yeah.
What was it?
I want something that's a bit brighter, that stands out. But I think it's going to be either that or that. I don't know. Maybe that. Maybe I didn't love you quite as good as I should have. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I could have. Little things I should have said and done. They never. You were always on my mind. Never took the time. Sorry, Brian. Brian's just like interjecting with the actual words rather than my words. So, you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Yeah, I think that makes it stand out a bit. I think I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to put it at that jaunty angle. I know you're going, well, that's not straight, Dave. But I'm going to put it on like that. And I don't care. So now I'm going to re-glue this, because like the glue is well and truly dried on the back of it. So waiting for me to get my act together. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Give me something. A kick in the face. A slap in the face. To get the words right. Anyway, moving on. I feel like I want to use some more of this washi tape. So, have we got anything else that's kind of those similar colours? Which one goes with that? I quite like this. This might go with that. I might tear a bit of this off. And we'll find a word to go on there, or a phrase, or something. Something, somewhere, someone said. And then they're the back of the chips. We just get rid of them. Gone. Chuck it over your shoulder, it's gone. Out of sight, out of mind.
Until you turn around and trip over.
Yeah, that, like Brian's just said, until you turn around and trip over it all. Because the floor is like covered. It's like a minefield. Dream big. Quite like dream big, but I like light the way, maybe. Light the way. Light the way. Light the way would fit. Right, just going to split this. Take off the kind of like just laminated layers of grey board, so you can just peel them off. So I want to keep that one white. Try and keep that white actually. I'm just going to cut it down. Right way. Stick that on there. Might take that edge off. You know me, I don't like a straight edge. It peels nicely because it's just masking tape, so it rips nicely. I mean, it peels. Put it on like that. Yeah, I like that. So I'm going to have that on there, like that. Bit of a jaunty angle. Put that on there. Put that on top. Well, if you remember to put your lid on the glue, Dave, it'd be a lot more helpful. Put that on there, like that, light the way. Yay, another one done. Okay, so what else do we want to say? See the world, be true to you. Never stop exploring. Make a wish. Enjoy the journey. I don't know what that's. I never know what that says. Object trouvé. Trouvé. Objet trouvé. Found object. Oh, Brian's getting all like, telling me what it says. Blimey. Brian. I'm only just about reading what it says. So being able to pronounce it is hard enough for me. Choose to shine. I like that one, especially for that because it's kind of got a. Oh, and that's already got a thing on the top. So maybe it's because I'm London. Maybe that could do with maybe maybe. There's a lot of maybe going on, and I will get to the point in a minute, but just bear with me. I'm trying to find the point. So I might put that on there with that. No, not with a crease in, Dave. Although if it's got a crease, it's got a crease, because that's just the way it's gone. Nope, that's right. Can get it out. I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to put that on there. Can I put it wonky? No, I'm going to put it like that. So I'm just going to separate these. I mean, it doesn't matter how thick it is, because you've got just the paper bit stuck to the top. But I like it to be a bit dimensional, just not as dimensional as he's made them. I mean, like when I say he's made them, I mean he didn't make them. Some poor unfortunate person in China has had to supervise the machine that cuts these. Hopefully they haven't had to cut them by hand, but who knows. You know, I might ink that, but not. I might go a bit different on the inking of that. I might go for a bit of just a hint of a tint. And I might even use something I never use, which is an oxide. Well, I say never, I mean like I rarely use oxide. Have you got anything? No, I've got a pink here. I want to use pink, but I don't know whether I've got anything. Oh, I'll just have to use part of this dauber that looks like it's not been used. I don't know if it's not been used. I'm looking to find a bit that hasn't been used on it.
Makeup brushes.
I know, but I don't know which ones of those are. I need to test them and see if they've been used. So Brian's just said about one of the makeup brushes that I use, but I have to test those to see which have been used on there. And I rarely use a different colour, but I've got them. Why not?
That's why you have them.
Yep, that's exactly why I have them. So I'll just go over there. Once I've got it, kind of put it on, I just want to like wipe it off so it's not really dark. Yep, I like that. Try and stick it back on there now, Dave. Might need a bit more glue. Oh, steady. Making your own noises. You haven't got a script. It's a non-speaking part. Just get on with it. The bits of stringy bits that come off as you do this, they're going all over the place. So. Yes, I like that. That's much better. I just think it stands out a bit as well, and it's a bit different. Okay, so now we've got another one here. See the world, seize the day. Be brave. Today is full of possibilities. Never stop exploring. Just what? Sorry, I've got a big string of that glue just all over me. Make a wish. Just one life. Be curious. Maybe be curious. And I think I'm going to put that here, but I'm going to put something else with it for it to kind of stand out, lift it from. And this time I might use a bit of book page, maybe. Not that piece of book page, because that's a piece of glue page, Dave. So, I could use something like that. I might use that actually. It's just that's got quite a few yellow tones, and I'm going to put it on this side. What else have I got? This. No, it's not the right colour at all. Not the right colour, Dave. This. Oh, I quite like that. Yeah, I'm going to use that. So what I want to do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this to here first and then tear around it. So I'll tear that off there. Stick this on with my glue. Put that on there. Kind of smidge it around, smudge even it around. Stick it down. Oh no, we want to make it shorter, Dave. Do that first. Cut that down. Stick that on there. And then I want to give it like a torn edge. So I want to give it a white edge. So the bit that I'm keeping, I hold on to, and the bit that I'm getting rid of, I tear up to get a white edge from it. So you tear it up, you'll get that white edge, and then I'm going to do that all the way around. So, but you just have to be careful because it's really tight, like short, tight, even. You don't want to tear the whole thing in half. Tear this bit. That might be a bit long at that end. We'll have a look in a minute. I mean, I don't mind it being asymmetrical if it looks right. No, I'll need that to be a bit shorter. Get rid of that bit. And then just ink the edge with a bit of brown, wherever you find the brown. Where did the brown go? No idea. Try again. That's kind of got bluey brown on it now, so oh well. Creating my own colours here.
Tim Holt can do it, why can't you?
Absolutely, like Brian's just said. If Tim Holt can do it, why can't I? Because I don't have his money. That's why.
Stop you creating the colours.
No, it doesn't stop me creating the colours, you're right. There we go. So that's that, and I think I'm going to put that on there. Yep, I like that. Right, let's see if we can get this glue to come out. Not just like give me a gluey bubble at the end. Be curious. Stick that on there. Yep, done. Another one. This one I want to maybe have a longer one. Maybe have focus on the good and have it this way. Yep, I could do that. Let's take this piece apart. Cut it down a bit. I don't know whether I want something in the back, on the back of that. Shall I use a bit more of my washi tape? What colours have we got in here? We've got browns and greens. We could probably use a piece of this. Let's use some of this and see what that's like. Does that? Let's see. Yeah, I think that's alright. That goes with that. I like this end, so I'll use that end. I'm going to put that on there. I think I'm going to just tear the edge off this. Well, I think I will if I can. More to the point. It's all coming off in little pieces. It would do, wouldn't it? So. wanted it to be a bit more oddly shaped. Put this on there. Right, okay, how long do we need it? Up to about there, where that lump is. The sticky out bit here, and that's what I used as my measurement guide. Stick that on there. Yep, I like that. So I'm going to stick that down to this, and then hopefully this will stay stuck even when I've moved it. Smooth it out a bit. Stick that on there, and I'm going to use this straight edge to line up with the edge of the thing. Except for now, say, oh, this is what I thought. I'm going to peel it up. Will it stay stuck? No, it didn't. Why would it? So I'm going to stick that on there. Do I want it there, or do I want it right on the edge of the... Yeah, I want it there. There we go. Put that one on there. Might just ink that over a little bit. Just knock it back a bit. Perfect. And then the last one. It's the final countdown. So, might do this one a little bit differently. Yeah, I'm going to use this. I'm going to cut it apart. I'm going to use it at the bottom, so it's a bit thick, that bit. Turn that bit off. It doesn't matter that you're going to smash the end of the thing, because you're not... Stay there. That's probably what happened to the last door bridge, like on the floor somewhere. It's made a bid for freedom. Mm-hmm. It's because it's that shape as well. They don't even roll in a straight line. They kind of just go their own way, do their own thing. Brian's now singing "You Can Go Your Own Way." So I'm going to cut those two in half. I'm going to take those two apart, and I think I'm going to have him leaning on this. So I might need to do a bit of surgery. Oh well. Blimey, if I can't find my Debra, I'm never going to be able to find my scalpel. Am I? Am I? No. No.
Unless you're willing to take a finger off, probably.
Yeah, if I do this, I'll be able to find it really easily, because it'll go through my hand. So, baby, please come home, Christmas, snow falling down. Sorry, I'm not really sorry. I'll tell you what. You know what? I can't find that. So what I'll do is I'll just use the edge of this and lift that up. There we go. Perfect. That's fine. That's all I need it to do. I'm going to ink that over a little bit. Ink that over a little bit, and I'm going to put it on the back of something, and I think we're going to go for a purple this time, because there's some purple in this. Just tear some of that off, whilst all the rest stick to the hairs on my arms. That was nice, thanks. Like this end. I think I might lift him up as well to get this underneath. I know there's bits all over it. If I had the scalpel it'd be a lot easier, but I don't. I have no idea where it is. So I'm going to put this under here. Try not to pull his arm off. Bit of surgery. There we go. Where am I sticking that? So like there, I think. Oh, it was that end I wanted to say. Stick that on there. Stick it on there. I don't care. That's better. That's, yeah, perfect. Right, peel that off. Just cut the end of that off. There we go. And then I'm going to put Dream. And I'm going to have another piece of it, so I might have this on it as well. No, that way round we're going to have it. Straighten that edge off a bit. How big do we need this to be? Dream. Big. Okay, not huge. That there. That'll do. And then we have Dream, and they can be leaning on the Dream, and then Dream big. And I will be putting the people's names on there on the tags. But I should be doing that off camera, because then they don't know, each person doesn't know which one they're getting. So otherwise they'll be like sat at home going, I want that one. Oh, I don't want that one. Don't give me that, Dave. Don't send me that one. Can you send me that? So you don't get to choose. It's happening. All right. So there we go. Put this one on as well. Oh. There we go. Dream big. Right, I'm going to put the lid on this, and then we're going to choose some fabric to go at the top. Right now, I wanted this, not fabric, ribbon. I wanted this one to go on here because I just thought it picked up the purple in it. So it might not be quite wide enough. No, it isn't. And if it isn't, you just make it wider. So because you've got a rounded end at each side, you just find the slot, line it up. Yeah, and you just make the slot just a little bit wider both sides, so that you've got it stays in the middle that way. Then you line it up just once. If you get, extend it just one side, then the slot ends up being over one side. So, which, if you want it like that, then have it like that. It's fine. Who am I to say what you can and you can't do? Think about that sort of length, and just like in the last video, you just fold it over. And as you cut it off, cut it away from the bit that you're keeping, and you get that nice little bit on the top. Okay, so to attach that there, don't know. Do I want to? Might just staple this one. So I'll use one of my little staples. Now I don't have the Tim Holtz, whatever it's called, mini metro. No, mini thing, mini stapler. So I only have this. But you know, it does the same job. Might just have to bend the things in at the back. There we go. So that's that one. Okay, so and then we've got this. So I was thinking, because this has got reds and greens in it, I thought I might use a bit of the red and the green. Again, is it big enough? So find out. Is it? No, it's not quite big enough. So again, we can just extend it. So looking through. It's really hard for me to show you this. But if you do that, you can see through it. So hopefully you can see through it, because hopefully it's, and you can see where the slot is. And you just want to extend it a little bit that direction and extend it a little bit in that direction, and you've made the slot bigger, and it's still got the same rounded holes at the end, the rounded edges at the end, which it being rounded means it's less likely to rip. I'm not saying it's not going to rip, I'm saying it's less likely to rip. Fold it over, cut away, and then for this one, what should I do for this one? So I'm going to have them a little bit, I quite like it when they're a bit twisted. So I'm going to twist that one over. No, that wasn't twisted, Dave. That's twisted. And line them up like that, and then they're not the same colour both sides. And then what I'll do is, because this is in the Christmassy colours that I already have in my sewing machine, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my sewing machine out, which is handily just here and plugged in and switched on now. I'm just going to sew those two pieces together. So just trying to flatten it out a little bit more. Makes it easier to sew if it's flatter. Flatter now. Sew it to the cardboard rather than to itself. Just bear with me a minute while I just try and do that. Jingle bell rock. Jingle bell slime and jingle bell pond. I don't know what I'm singing about in the frosty air. Does it matter what you're singing about? No. Just sing. Sing a song. Make it simple to last your whole life long. Don't worry that it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing. Sing a song. Ba 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 da ba ba doo ba ba da ba ba da ba boo ba da ba. La 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 la. Sing a song. Make it simple to last your whole life long. Don't worry that it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing a song. Sing a song. Yeah, sorry about that. Anybody that's now scarred for life. So I've reincarnated Karen Carpenter. You felt like she was in the room, didn't you? So. The Carpenter family have just disassociated themselves with me completely now. So, not that they ever associated themselves with me. So. It's not like we were like this or anything, so. Cut that bit on. Come on. Good, thank you. I'll turn you off. Oh, and the switch. There we go. Okay, so there we go. That's that one. Slightly longer than than anticipated. I was going to say than antelope, but like slightly longer than an antelope. There we go. It's that one. Okay, so be curious. I've got this has got kind of yellowy greens in it, but I've got a bit of green. I quite like that with that. That's all right. That's all right. Yeah. Cut it to about there. Fold it over. Cut away from the bit that you want. Do the same on the other end. Fold it away. Cut away. There we go. Hopefully that will fit. Of course it's not. None of them are going to fit today, are they? Try not to make it too big. Does it fit now? Oh, it does. Oh. Perfect. perfectamo. Mwah. Mwah. I don't mind them being a bit shorter than the other. I think I'm just going to stick this one. So I'm going to put that, put a blob of this on it, because this will stick glue and glue. I'll stick glue. It'll stick paper and ribbon, no problem. Paper and fabric is what I was going to say. Meant, oh, I don't know. Should I shut up? Should I give up now?
Sure you're making sense somewhere.
Oh, yeah, sure. Brian thinks I'm making sense somewhere. What, like a different dimension?
Yeah.
Bit of ribbon,
Exactly what I
bit there. Stick that up there, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just stick the two bits together where they just come over the top of that cardboard. Just stick the two together like that, and then I think what I might need is another thing I don't have. I've seen that. Oh, peg. Put a peg on it, and that just kind of keeps them together for a minute. Okay, so there's that. So I could do with something pinky for this, but I don't. I know what I can do for this one. I've got this here, which I can put on it. Yeah, that's fine. I shall use that. But what I'll do is, instead of just using one piece, I shall cut that off. So this has got greens and reds in it. So I'll do it all in. Just check that I don't have anything else to hand. I've got loads of ribbon. It's not like I'm struggling for ribbon. Brian will testify to that.
all over.
I have everything that you could possibly need. So I'm going to do that. Double it up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in this way and tie it off. Well, in theory I'm going to put it in this way. Oh no, I am. And then just poke it through. Just like a task all of its own. That. So you're just counting the ends through. Should be 4 of them. There's another one there. And one of them's not pulling through. Which one's that? Aha! That's the one. Just pull those through, and so you've got like a little collection. I might cut that one off a bit because it's a bit long. Just cut the ends so that they don't fray. So just cut them off at an angle and they don't fray so much then. There you go, that's those. So just to keep them together, I'm just going to put a blob of glue just inside. Just to hold them all together. Hopefully that's now dry enough to be able to support itself, and the peg can be utilised over here. There you go, that's that. This one could do with a pink one, and I think that needs something bluish. Let me just see what there is. Oh, nearly took the camera with me then. It'll only be what I've got to hand, so I'm not going to go trawling. Oh, there's a blue one there. It's quite thick though, but never mind. We might use that. Oh, that's purple, Dave. That's not pink. Does it have any yellow on it? Try and put a yellow. What else have I got? Anything pinky? I've got some pink fabric, maybe. Pinky fabric, possibly. What's in here? Orange. I can't remember what it looks like, so I can't tell you whether I need orange or not. Oh, here we go. Oh, pink. I've got some pink here. Oh, I'll just bring the whole thing with me. Okay, so this is what I've got. So this has just got some fabric on the top, and there's some more fabric on the top, and all of that has just fallen on the floor, and it's all just fallen on the floor. but I'll pick it up in a minute. So, I was thinking pinky. Now, I could use a bit of fabric. I might use that. I quite like that. Or I could use some ribbon. I don't know. Quite like the ribbon. The only thing I don't like about the ribbon is all completely bent and twisted, but never mind, it's not the end of the world. I could use that. Let's have a look at that and see what that looks like. Hopefully this is going to fit. Oh yeah, that's perfect size for that. Yep, I'm going to use that one. So not that. And then this one, I want something that's bluish. Now I did bring some ribbon with me, but I think it's a bit, and it's the wrong colour blue. It's a bit wide and it's the wrong colour blue. So it's more this kind of blue, isn't it? This tealy colour. I quite like that teal. There's a piece that's just there, or there's this. Oh, I quite like that green as well. And there's a piece there. So, right, okay, let's put that back. And let's try and pick some of this up. Put it back. It's all falling on the floor around Brian's feet, of all places. Excuse me, sorry, Brian. I'm trying to help. I know it looks like I'm trying to make more of a mess, but I am trying to help. I'm trying to help while still be on camera and not people watching me tidy up. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here. Now the only thing is, I think it's just a tad too bright for me. So what I might do is grab something else, because I haven't got enough things out. Get some of this distress stain in. That might be a bit dark, Dave. Crusty walnut, not crusty walnut.
Very dark.
Tea dye, possibly. Tea dye might do the trick. Ice cream. I said in my last video that tea dye reminds me of ice cream, because when I was little, our local ice cream van company that used to come round, they were called D-Dye, and so D-Dye sounds like tea dye, so now I've over-explained that to you as well, so you're welcome. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to put some of this on here, and hopefully this is going to knock it back. So I know this is going to realise it's going to make it wet. Also, it'll help it kind of lie down, so it won't be so crinkly afterwards, hopefully. And then I'm just going to dry it, so I'll just peel it off there, move it. I always think that looks very green, not very tea-like at all. So, unless it's green tea. So I'm just drying it off with the heat tool. Now remember, this is like water-based dye, so it's not going to be, you know, waterproof. So don't get water on it, otherwise it'll just all come out again. Now I'm just going to dry it. That's a little bit drier. I'll just dry it in front of the thing. But it's just a good tip, you know, if you don't like what you've got, make it different. So it's a bit darker in colour now. And it looks less new it was too bright before. So, well, too bright for me. Anyway. Cool. It's just hot now. It's not wet. It's just hot. Put that through there. That through there. Yeah, I kind of think it picks up those colours better now. Again, just fold it over and cut away. And then you've got those nice little tails. I think Brian's tidying up at the moment. Sorry, Brian.
It's mainly my mess.
Oh, right, he's tidying up his own mess. That's all right, then. I don't feel quite so guilty about it, then. Well, I shouldn't feel at all guilty if it's not my mess. I don't know why I am feeling guilty. Why am I feeling guilty? It's because of me. I feel guilty for everything. I'm a people pleaser. I like to feel guilty for other people so that they don't have to. There we go. That's that. And then on this one, I think I'm going to use this green. I think it's got like a vintage feel to the green. So, and I think I'm going to go in the other way. Do it the other way. Hold it over like that. Put it through, and then put those through the loop. Yep, I like that, like that. I'll just cut these bits off, and the little bits of ribbon can be sewn into something, or when you make your snippet roll, or that sort of thing. Again, because I've just tied those two together, I'm just going to put a bit of glue on there, just for when I slip that knot over it, it all stays in one place. Take that off there, put that on there. There we go. I think I'll have a staple in that. Oops, that you again. What are you doing now? Kick it. Alright. So there we go. So that's those. Okay, so that's it. So that's basically our... Let's just give it a bit of a tidy up here so we can see the wood for the trees. Put the lid back on the glue, Dave. Close up your book. Just going to put that over there. Sorry, Brian. Just putting that over there, so it's out of my way. These little bits can come away. I like to try and have a bit of... This is the only time I ever get to tidy, is when I'm on camera. Because then, once you're finished doing this, life starts all over again. So move those bits out of the way. I'll tidy those up in a bit. Nobody wants to see me wrap up ribbon for the next half an hour, do they? So, get rid of those bits over there. Throw that bit in the bin. Put that over there. That can go in the bin too. That. Okay, so this is what we've got. So these are our things for Happy Mail. And these are little tags to go with the stuff that we're sending. So there you go. I hope you like them. I hope you enjoyed the process, and I hope you think it was worth it. So might just... Sorry, you know what I'm going to say, don't you? It's too white. That ribbon, the bits on the ribbon is too white for me. So the stitching, it's fine. It doesn't have to be really dark. It just needs to be darker than it is. Can't leave it. Better to do it now than to do it later. So, bit of that on there. Flip it over. Do it the other side as well. Not one of these people that just does the front of something. If you're going to do something right, if you're going to do a job, do it right. That's what my dad used to say. Job's worth doing. Do it right. There you go. Cool. So there we go. That's what we've got. I think they're looking great. Okay, so anyway, that's it. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I don't know how long we've been going for, but if you are one of the people who I am sending Happy Mail to, which is, just bear with me a moment and I will tell you. So this round of Happy Mail, I know a few people have said that they wanted to get some Happy Mail too. I don't remember everybody, but I do know that a few more people have said that they would like to receive it. Jodie Breslin has said that she'd like to, Beslin has said that she'd like to receive it, and also Ozjan and Sandra Eckert. You will also be receiving some, but I probably won't be sending that out now until after the new year, because otherwise it'll all get lost in the post system. So this time round, I'm sending out to Leah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got Leah, Glynis, so Leah Glaspie, Glynis Johnson, Tavane, Roberto, Maureen, and I've got a surprise one going out to somebody else. So there you go. So that's who they are going to. Now they're not going to pick which one they're going to get. I've made them with certain people in mind, and they will receive these soon with their Happy Mail. So anyways, thanks very much for watching. If you do want some Happy Mail from me, you can always put a comment in the comment section. I'm always happy to share or do a mutual swap of Happy Mail. It's all about a bit of fun, isn't it? So but I hope you've enjoyed it. So if you've liked it, please put a comment in the description and tell me what you've liked about it, or if you want to receive some Happy Mail or whatever. Please give it a like and a thumbs up. I know I keep asking you to do this, but it really helps me get my message out there. It helps YouTube know that you've enjoyed it. YouTube don't care about how many times somebody watches something. They care about how many times somebody likes something. So and I appreciate that some of you have said you'd like to be able to like the same video more than once. And I would like you to be able to, but you can't. So but your comments all help. And I just want to kind of grow this channel a bit and see where we can go with it, and do some crafty things and try and get craft a bit more inclusive for everybody, not just different genders, but also different cultural backgrounds, ethnicities, abilities, whatever. I want craft to be not just associated with one group of people. So anyway, thanks very much. Please give it a like. Please consider subscribing. Press the bell icon as well, and that will notify you of any new videos that come up, or when I'm doing a live. I always do a live on a Sunday at 3, and Sunday at 3, and that's Greenwich Mean Time. So obviously you have to work out what the difference is in wherever you are, and then once it's been live, it will get uploaded to the platform as well. We are doing a live at 3 p.m. on not Sunday. We always do a live at 3 p.m. on Sunday, but we're doing a live at 3 p.m. on Christmas Day as well, although I might have had a couple of Proseccos or a couple of gins by then. So it could be a little bit interesting. You have been warned. You know, I get a bit giddy as it is. You can imagine me with a few Proseccos in me. So anyway, thanks very much for watching. I will see you all very soon. Brian will be doing the live on Christmas Day with me, by the way. Or Brain, as he should be called, apparently. According to Leah, his name needs to be Brain now. So, anyway, you all take care, folks. Love you all. You know what I say, I love you all without exception, until you give me a reason not to. So don't give me a reason not to, but do follow me, like and subscribe. All right, then, you take care, folks. Love you all. Have a great afternoon. And I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye. Bye. And big hugs. All right. Take care. Bye.